This is a drawing which I got ready where I've looked at which of the spaces I want to print. So for instance, I could be printing white on black paper, or I could be printing the black bits on white paper. In this case, that is what I am looking at.
Hello there, Lynsey Storer here again. I'm going to show you tonight how to print your lino. Now, usually I would be using either an oil-based ink or a water-based ink. I have neither of them here in my temporary studio, so I'm going to use oil paint for this. So the demonstration that follows is going to be me applying the oil paint and then printing it without a press, and I'll show you what the result is. Thanks for watching. So when you're doing printmaking, you must prepare your surface, get everything ready first, so that I'm not going to make a massive mess over the cloth. I've put a piece of kitchen roll underneath my print and I've got the paper ready. So the way that I'm going to do this is by dipping in. We sometimes make one of these called a dolly, and we dip it in the ink. This is oil paint, and we dab over the surface. Try and do it methodically so that you know that you've covered all of your areas. I'm doing like a pressing kind of method. I need to get some more oil paint. This is the oil paint that I'm using. It's a very old one from my university days. So let's add on 20 years to its shelf life. And dab a little bit on, dab a little bit off. We don't want it too thick. Press down like this, lift up the whole way over it all. Now, usually we would have a press to ensure that there's even pressure. All that I can do is look and see whether my work looks relatively even. If it's too thick, I can take a little bit off like that. And then what I'm going to do is move this out of the way, bring my paper, flip it over in my fingers, and I'm going to use a piece of kitchen roll again. I'm going to place it over the top because my hands are dirty, look. The paper would have become dirty. Press it down like this. Turn the paper over, and then I will use this and apply pressure with my body weight and rub over the top. Then, when we are printing, we peel back from a corner and we check how it is. If it is not very good, then we can reprint by adding more of the ink. Now this one, I've put it on the opposite side of the paper to what I expected, and it has slipped slightly. This one, you will see, has come out perfectly. When I did my own trial, it came out perfectly. This one has slipped, so you get a slightly misaligned image, but still quite effective. So there you go, using whatever you've got at home and try things out.
So here's the final print with oil paint just onto a handwriting paper.